My name is Charlotte Loppie, and I'm a professor in the School of Public Health and Social Policy at the University of Victoria, and I'm the director of the Centre for Aboriginal Health Research there. Within an Indigenous worldview, the metaphor of the tree often helps people understand those social determinants that lots of people are talking about now. And so within that metaphor, we can see that the tree is, first of all, part of the natural environment, and so it has systems within it that sustain its life. And so if we look at those sort of three components of the tree, the crown, the core, the trunk, and the roots, we see that those systems are all interdependent and interconnected with one another. And so the root systems, or the root component of the tree, creates structure for the tree in the same way that root determinants or structural determinants create a foundation for the systems and the environments we see in our world that influence our health. So those structures are things like political, social, historical, and economic systems. And so the decisions that are made, the ideologies that are created and perpetuated within that root system then influence the systems or the core of that tree. So the core of that tree are the systems, I call them the moving parts in the chapter, which are things like the relationship that Indigenous and non-Indigenous people have. Those could be political relationships, again, social relationships. Those are the systems of care and support that we see in our environments, whether it be legal, healthcare, education, social justice, things like that. And also the discourses that occur within those systems about how Indigenous people are characterized, right? And so all of those things work together to create the environments in which people actually live. And so the physical environments, whether or not they live in conditions of poverty or affluence, whether they are in a physical location that is easily accessible to care and education and employment, economic development, things like that. And so those systems are usually what we focus on. But in this tree analogy, we're better able, if we visualize the social determinants in this way, we're better able to see how all of those things, from the proximal, intermediate, distal, or crown, core, and root systems work together, and how those root systems are really important in terms of creating a foundation for everything else.